As a scholar and as a diplomat, I strongly believe that in possible cohabitation and peace in the South Caucasus. And history of our region and my personal also experience manifest that Azerbaijanis and Armenians lived together for centuries in this geography. I myself went in Baku during Soviet time to Russian language school. I had many Armenian classmates, Jewish classmates, Russian classmates, so we lived in and grew up in very multicultural, multi-ethnic environment. So unfortunately, the tragedy claimed 1,000 lives in both countries. Territory of my country was under occupation, it was destroyed. So Azerbaijan, of course, has a lot of grievances. But now, after the war, we have a unique chance for peace. We have to work for peace. It's not easy, it's a very long process. But again, based on what we had in the past, I believe that peace is possible and necessary for both countries.
What's your reception of Germany's foreign policy towards Azerbaijan and Karabakh?
Well, Germany is a very important country in globally and also in Europe. It's also an important partner of Azerbaijan, political and economic partner. Unfortunately, lately we see some negative statements from Germany. I would like, as a diplomat, recall that Germany played a very positive role in 90s in terms of the negotiations between Armenia and Azerbaijan. I would like even to recall the name of German diplomat, Ambassador Lambach. So a number of other German diplomats played a role. Unfortunately, lately the situation has changed. German diplomats refused to visit some of the liberated territories to see destructions. So we had these negative moments in our relationship. And the recent statements and comments by the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Germany, I mean, this kind of one-sided view undermines any future possible role of Germany as a constructive player in the region and between Armenia and Azerbaijan. So hopefully this will be rectified because we value relationship with Germany.
What is the impact of Russia's military operation in Ukraine towards the Karabakh conflict?
I mean, generally, for years, we are always advocated for the principle of territorial integrity, and unfortunately, we sometimes heard and seen double standards when it comes to territorial integrity of Ukraine and Moldova, Georgia, as compared to Azerbaijan when our territory was under occupation. I think this Russian-Ukrainian war has changed this paradigm of the view on this situation. But impact generally very negative because the war and sanctions and refugees, everything creates the shortage of some food items globally. Rise of the food items affect negatively the whole region, including Azerbaijan. We were more or less, we could withstand negative effects, economic effects of the war, but I think the peace is very important and we continue to support territorial integrity of Ukraine.
And how will you summarize the actual situation on the ground in Karabakh?
We offered peace to Armenia. We offered reintegration of Karabakh Armenians to Azerbaijan. I think it's in line with international law. The Russian peacekeeping forces, we believe, should leave in 2025. Unfortunately, some of the Russian activities in Karabakh raises a lot of question about the neutrality. Well, basically, Armenia and Russia is a military ally, and we believe Azerbaijan's jurisdiction over the whole territory, administrative jurisdiction, should be restored. So, however, there is some of the activities of Russian peacekeepers and also the people who came from Russia to Karabakh, like people like oligarch Ruben Vardanyan, it undermines peace efforts.